Attention.
Yes, yes. Why did you change?
Service. Okay. Thank you very much. Good match. Good service. And please sign.
and a very warm welcome to the Champions League 2023. It's the quarterfinals matchup. It is between Fenerbahce Opet Istanbul and a Carraro Imoco CONEGLIANO. We are here in the Burhan Felek Volleyball Salonu in Istanbul, and we are just about ready to get started. Matchup tonight is at 7 p.m. local time. My name's Michael. I'm so excited to be your host for this matchup. It should be a good one. CONEGLIANO finishing with a silver medal in the Champions League last season, but right behind them was that team on your screen right now, Fenerbahce, with the bronze. So two very heavy-hitting squads are about to take the court tonight.
So we have to win the game first, and we need to go to Italy, and we need to win again there too, because this game is so important to stay for the semi-final, and we're gonna do our best for this game. So this victory is really important for us.
Oh, today when you play with maybe or probably, let's say, the best team in the world, CONEGLIANO team, you need to play definitely in all elements not very good. One amazing game we need to win, definitely. But from another side, we are playing really well in the last period. We won some, 11, 12 games in a row. So we are in a good shape, and I hope then we can play one really, really good game against CONEGLIANO team. It will be enough to win or not, we will see. But the most important thing, then we will be satisfied and happy after the game.
We have to be really great in our block and defense and absolutely serve good. This is a team, Fenerbahce, that has a really good high ball spikers. So we're gonna try to stop them, and yeah, that's it.
They have for sure stronger spiker than us. They have three important players between outsider hitter and opposite, but they have also good middle blocker and expert setter. For sure they can resolve some situation difficult for them with some spiker with high ball. They have also good spin serve. For sure we must try to pass very good, because our system is completely different. Our way to play volleyball is completely different than them. And I hope that our team today is ready to play this kind of match, because I'm sure that today is maybe one of the most difficult match for us.
Well, there you go. You had a chance to hear from a couple of the players so far of CONEGLIANO and her coach Daniele Santarelli, mentioning a few things to look out for on the side of Fenerbahce. Interestingly, Daniele Santarelli mentioning every single position as being strong: outside, opposite, middle, and setter. Of course, they have those top spin serves that are really aggressive, really difficult to handle. Different system than we're used to seeing on CONEGLIANO's side. So lots of good insight there from the coaches, but a lot of respect for each other as well, as I'm sure you know. There's Fenerbahce's lineup, but CONEGLIANO so far are unbeaten against Fenerbahce in the Champions League. The Italians have actually won all 6 previous Champions League meetings with the Turkish side, and they also beat this squad in the 2021 Club World Champs, making the head-to-head 7-0. Now, as the coach mentioned, neither team has tasted victory of late, or I should tasted defeat as of late. CONEGLIANO on a 23-game winning streak, and Fenerbahce on an 11-game winning streak. But one of those streaks is going to be broken tonight. There's a look at the lineup for Fenerbahce. Of course, for CONEGLIANO. Both teams have some famous faces to look out for. On the Italian side, of course, their well-known Polish setter, regarded as one of the best in the world, former teammate of mine, Asha Wolosh, who is equal parts serious, sweet, and skilled as her role as captain of this team. Kelsey Robinson-Cook, currently Olympic bragging rights after helping her team USA to a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics recently. And of course, the young 23-year-old Isabel Hack, who actually just came over from Vakitbank last season to fill the shoes of Paula Gonu after her departure. So despite a few slight changes in personnel since last season, the squad right here in the yellow Things are running smooth as ever. Conegliano already secured the Italian Super Cup and the Club World Champs earlier this season. As for Fenerbahce, one of the best known middles in the world on your screen, 35-year-old Ada Erdem Dündar. She's been with the squad since 2008 and continues to reign supreme at the net. She's the best middle of the Champions League last season, best blocker of the Turkish Cup earlier this season. And in stark contrast, one of the youngest superstars in the game, there's 19-year-old Elina Fedoretseva. She's likely to make an appearance as well, the Russian outside hitter. Not only the best server in the 2022 Champions League, also the year before, 17 years old in the Olympics. So let's stand by to respect the CVV Champions League anthem.
I kindly invite the silence for a minute for people died in earthquake. Sayın spor severler, ülkemizde yaşanan deprem felaketinde hayatını kaybeden vatandaşlarımız için sizleri 1 dakikalık saygı duruşuna davet ediyorum. Thank you. Teşekkür ederim.
After a moment of silence, players getting ready, gathering themselves, ready to take on this very important matchup between these two teams. It's the first time they meet this season. The first time they actually ever met was in the 2018 group stage. Conegliano were pushed to 5 sets, but still came out on top. The last time they saw each other was in 2021. Well, Benedikt Kukiz of Germany and Jan Kritika of the Czech Republic will be our residing referees. Well, Conegliano is no stranger to Turkish teams. I'm sure you'll know if you watch any level of volleyball. In fact, in each of the past 2 seasons, Conegliano played in the Champions League final against an opposition from Istanbul. They did win 3-2 in 2021, but they lost 3-1 in 2022. And both those 2 times were against Vakif Bank. Fenerbahce are hoping to reach the Champions League final for the 3rd time. In 2010, they lost to Bergamo, and in 2012, they won against Cannes. Well, we are ready to meet the starters of this matchup. Conegliano coming out first. That's the lineup you're seeing on your screen of Fenerbahce. But we'll get a chance to have a look at who's starting for Conegliano. Just a minute. Looks like Catherine Plummer getting the nod. Asha Volash, of course, will be setting it up. Robin de Cruyff there in the middle, the Netherlands blocker. Federica Squarcini will be at the net as well. Of course, Isabel Hack, the Swedish youngster, formerly of Vakif Bank. She's going to be huge for her team tonight. But now we turn our attention to the home team, Fenerbahce, sending out their squad as we have a look again at the lineup of Conegliano. No surprises there. De Gennaro in the libero jersey, one of the best liberos in the game, coached by Daniele Santarelli, her husband. There he is on your screen. Actually played until 2010. Been with Conegliano since 2017. Also the head coach of Serbia since 2022. VNL bronze medal in 2022 and world champs has Daniele Santarelli. On the other side, Zoran Terzic. Been with Fenerbahce since 2018. Head coach of Russia, formerly also of Serbia, before Santarelli took over. So they'll know a few things in common, possibly some similar coaching styles. He's also got a Champions League bronze, or 2 of them, under his belt. So the players on the court ready to go. Have a look at some of the starters there. Arina Fedorovtseva, the youngster, only 19 years old, of Russia. She's been with Fenerbahce for 2 years. MVP of the Turkish Super Cup. So it's going to be a battle of the youngsters as she and Isabel Hack both taking the court for their sides. Of course, the wealth of experience by some of the other players on court will make up for it. Ede Erdem Dündar, one of them, the middle blocker, 35 years old on Fenerbahce's side. There on your screen was Macris, Brazilian 34-year-old setter, also with a fair amount of experience. There is Asha Volosh, 32, Polish setter. She's been with Conegliano since 2017. So plenty of experience on the field, as well as some fresh faces we are just getting to meet these past few years. And the highest level of volleyball about to come your way. So I hope you're ready wherever you're watching from, whoever you're supporting. I have a feeling we might be going the distance. Melissa Vargas staying warm, getting the calves ready. She played in China earlier this season. Was the best server over there. Just joining Fenerbahce again. Well, the crowd is out in some form. You can already hear them out there. And we are underway. Quarterfinals. Conegliano versus Fenerbahce here in Istanbul. And the first point goes the way of the local team with a big, solid block. Kova getting a chunk of that. The Bulgarian middle blocker. Macris, Brazilian setter, first on the service line for Fenerbahce. Volosh sends that outside to Robinson Cook. Stays alive. Chance for Fenerbahce. They get it off the hands and out of bounds. And I have a feeling we'll be getting used to this swing. Fedorovtseva putting her first point on the board. 2-0 start for the home team. Fast ball behind. That's a connection that has been working for several seasons. Robin de Cruyff, the Dutch middle blocker, has been with Conegliano since 2016. Connecting with Asha Volosh since then. Since 2017 when Volosh joined the team. Off the hands, picked up. Outside. Plummer, she's dug. Here comes that fast one on the outside again. Off the hands, good slowdown. Plummer into the block and back where it came from. So 3 big blocks in a row. Fenerbahce are giving nothing up for free. I like that slowdown out of de Cruyff. She does what she needs to do, gives her team another opportunity. The blockers of Fenerbahce are on fire, 3-1. Fedorovtseva with her tough serve, that's handled well. The pipe coming, easy pickup. Macris outside. Beautifully done. Ana Cristina Souza gets the most of that. That Brazilian connection between the setter and the attacker. Fedorovtseva again. Aiming for the coach. Santarelli is not part of the reception lineup, so point goes directly back to Conegliano. Robin de Cruyff. There's the tip, easily read. But again, Fenerbahce on a roll. Kristina Vichkova, Bulgarian middle blocker. Played in China earlier this season. She's a former Conegliano player, so headed against her team as she takes that serve. And finally, Conegliano get a swing that lands. Nothing seems to be going their way just yet. I have a feeling they have lots left in them. You don't go on a 23-game winning streak without something to back it up. And back it up they do. Asha Wolosh, ace serve. Goes for another one down the line. Handled better. Off the hands. Good defense in the back by Robinson Cook. Outside to Plummer. She tips. The crease. Finds Vargas. And Vargas finds the floor. It's a lovely defense. Transition play, and Vargas just so fast with her attack, so she's aiming that really high and deep past the block. The opposite, Turkish-Cuban with a top spin. Wolosh outside to Hack. That one's dug. Chance to tip. Oh, and it lands. Nobody in the way of that. A little miscommunication on Conegliano's side, but that's an easy point for Fenerbahce. Perfectly placed. De Gennaro knows it as well. Vargas. Great ball in. Perfect reception, but somehow not converted to a point. The blocking has been incredible so far on Fenerbahce's side. They have established themselves at the net and forcing a timeout by Conegliano at 8-4.
You are attacking six. I told you, line or sharp cross. Line or sharp cross. And the girls, no tip, please. Okay? Or tactical tip short. In this way we can work with block and defense, but not in the middle of the court. Okay.
Well, it's been a blocking masterclass so far from Fenerbahce. 8-4. As Vargas heads back to serve. Freebie there for Conegliano. They'll need it. They'll need to get back into this set. You don't want to let a team like Fenerbahce run away with a set, even though there's still a lot of volleyball to play. The momentum and the aggressive action starting so far. Really important to establish your middle as well. About time Federica Squarcini gets involved in the offense. And I'm surprised, knowing Wolosh, how long it's taken her to get her middle going. Normally something you want to do early on in the set, but now it's 8-6. Plummer battling the crowd as well as their opponent. Strong swing through the pipe. Vargas, the best scorer of Champions League in 2019. Doing damage there from the backcourt. Ana Cristina. Tough serve, gets it to land. A little bit of luck and some help from the net. The Brazilian native goes again. This time just that little bit longer. But still, that's a 1-to-1 ace to error ratio. That's a good ratio. That's exactly what you want. You want to be aggressive in the serving. Squarcini, 22-year-old Italian. Looks for the line, doesn't find it. Here comes Ada Erdem. She serves deep. Donato to step into set. Cook off the hands. Macris looking for Vargas. Not this time. That's picked up though. There's the big opportunity for Conegliano. Fenerbahce a little out of system, and after a collision between two players on Fenerbahce's side, Conegliano get one through. Nicely placed by Robinson Cook. She's really good at those hips and rolls and just finding ways to put the ball on the floor. Off the hands. Here comes Hack into the block. Chance again. Down the line, that's Doug. Macris outside. Heavy hit from Fedotseva, but she's up. Hack just long, no touch. Or was there a touch? Excuse me, there's a touch in the backcourt. So a bit of luck there for Conegliano. That ball looked like it was going well and truly out. And the blockers nowhere near the ball. Potentially, though, just there in the backcourt on the reception, on the defense. 9-11. Coming back is Conegliano. Well, things haven't yet fallen into place for this Conegliano team, but I have no doubt they are not a team that you can count out after a few points. Fenerbahce know it. They're going to push and push. Keep their foot on the gas. Here it comes, picked up. Greece sends that outside. Aggressive arm. The youngest player. Well, close to the youngest player. And Christina also young, but 19 years old is this Russian outside hitter. Connor with a good ball in. Hack. Again, finding trouble getting that ball exactly where she wants it, whether it's the connection with the set, or maybe it's just a little bit of nerves playing back in Istanbul. 14-9. And a good ball in. Cruyff. She's dug. Into the block. Chance for Vargas, and she finds the floor. Aggressive swinging out of Melissa Vargas. And that's something we're used to seeing out of her. Two-time Champions League bronze medalist. Just finding a way past the block in front of her. So it's 15-9 and another timeout called.
Okay, not cut shot in this way. I want only shot strong. Then, girls, if we play exclamative or high ball, or listen, the ball go on antenna, attack strong what we study. Or the line, or a sharp cross. We must accelerate strong high, eh? Okay? No soft attack. Only strong. Oh. Then, from 4 and from 2, we study, eh? Vargas and Fedotseva attack what we study, eh? Okay? Bye.
There's another look at that last point, but Daniele Santarelli asking his players to be aggressive, and I think what he sees is this Fenerbahce team are not going to be caught off guard by tips and rolls, so he just wants them swinging higher, deeper, more aggressive, but the serving from Fenerbahce does not stop. Another ace on the side of Fenerbahce, this time from Macris. Everything going the way of Fenerbahce at the moment. There's that long, strong hit Santarelli is asking from, but it's just out. Things seem to be a little bit off on the Conegliano side. So some changes coming in. Carraro is going to try and stabilize the reception a little bit. No, she's not. That's part of a double sub. She'll be setting. Back out, Volosh out. And Samdi in the other opposite spot. So this change just to keep the setter in the backcourt. Well, there we go. Samdi comes in with a tricky little roll and needed that. Conegliano just need to find ways to hit the floor. There's the ball off the net, picked up. Samdi again into the block, but she's covered. One more time she'll go. Again, the blocker's there. Deep defense. Off the hands, recycled. And eventually, Plummer comes away with the point for the Italian side. A couple of times in a row, having to fight their way through some scrappy play. Cook right on Gizem. Fedorovtseva finding the floor every single time she is tipped. It has looked very good. Conegliano's coach, Santarelli, looking at his players almost as if, what's going on? You know she's going to do that. We know, we've scouted, we've watched all the video. And that's the time when coaches get a little upset, is if they've put something into place, they've planned for something, but yet still doesn't go through. Fair enough if the other team's out-blocking, out-defending, out-hustling. But if a system's in place, you have to follow it from your coach. Lubian coming in, the 22-year-old middle blocker from Italy. Formerly of Scandici. It's 12-18, a lot of booing happening in the stadium. There it is from Gizem, nice up. Into the hands, oh! Defended, kept alive. Fenerbahce, go again. And eventually, Samdi finds a way through. Samdi has been a great addition so far. That double sub, really making some changes. Samdi, formerly of Perugia earlier this season, transferred over to Conegliano. She's out of Minnesota University in the USA as well. Well, 13-19, Fenerbahce with a 6-point advantage. Flat serve to Plummer, she's been the target. Oh, and there's the tip from Squarcini. Very nicely done, so a little bit of taste of their own medicine gets Fenerbahce. There's a one blocker up, and the defenders staying a little bit deep. Squarcini putting that right in the honeypot. Volosh had an ace earlier, can she get another one? Not this time, fast through the middle. Dundar is blocked. Roll, easy read for Diginato. There's the swing and the dig. Comes outside, heavy block. Conegliano again. Hack into the block. Recycled from the pipe, Fedorovtseva finds a way to score. Well, Conegliano making it very difficult on that occasion, scrapping for every point. But ultimately, the slowdown here, Ada Erdem recycling her own ball, giving Fedorovtseva another chance to attack. Goes up again through the middle. Squarcini again, racking him up for her team. Well, things looking a little bit better for Conegliano. Things starting to go a little smoother. Aggressive serve. That's overpassed. Chance on the outside for Cook. And she gets it off the block and out. Kelsey Robinson-Cook, the 30-year-old American. Played in Japan last season, but she's also played for Fenerbahce, as well as Vakıfbank here in Istanbul. Timeout is called. It's 2016.
Change so much in positions when Mile stay in the second line. Okay, no, not change so much. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Come on, service is nothing special. Just we need to attack the ball and a little bit higher. 1 meter from the net, more than enough.
Nice swing there, that last one from Robinson-Cook. Went up on a one-on-one, beating Dündar with speed. So closing the gap, but will it be enough in time? Plummer goes deep. That ball's handled well, nice and high in the middle. Tip from Vargas, easy read for De Janeiro. Here comes Cook again, and she finds the deep line. That's her specialty. If she can beat the speed, beat the blockers with her speed, that's something she and Volosh really dialed in and nailed in. And that fast ball to the outside, that's that speed the USA national team run as well. One more point in the pot for Fenerbahce. 4 points needed to take this set. And Christina goes to De Janeiro. Nicely done. Tip chance. Macris to Ederem. Here comes Cook off the block. She's recycled. Going again from the pipe is Plummer. Keeping it alive. Good scramble by Conegliano. And ultimately, it's Fenerbahce who take the point off of just a slightly wide swing. Cook trying to get creative, go past that block, but the blockers of Fenerbahce making it so difficult to find any angles or any court at all. 22-17. Kept alive. And the first error we've seen out of Fedorovtseva. She was the MVP of the Turkish Super Cup. Cruyff back in the mix. Former Vakıfbank player herself. She's played in Istanbul. Well, one more point closer goes Fenerbahce. 23-18. Dündar, the 35-year-old Turkish middle blocker. Back to the line. She goes short to Plummer. Not good yet. Almost. Stepping in for the free ball is Ana Cristina. Vargas, cross court. No mercy on the right side. And that's against a solid block too. De Cruyff taking up a lot of space on that angle, but somehow Vargas finds a way. There's a change on the floor. Anna Lazareva, the opposite, coming in for Macris. Trying to get a stronger block up against Conegliano, but doesn't work. Conegliano able to take it away. Still set point for Fenerbahce, 24-19. So there goes that sub again. That was just to stabilize, or to strengthen, I should say, the block. taller player, and still set point. Can they get it now? Not yet. Chance for a free ball. This could be it. Macris puts it up to the outside. Fenerbahce's dug. Dejanado to Cook. The tip. Easy read. Down the pipe, off the hands, and that'll do nicely. Fenerbahce, from an out-of-system situation, still find a way to score. There's that good tip by Cook to get Vargas out of the offense, but still, take away Vargas, you still have to worry about Ana Cristina, and that is a tough-looking offensive lineup. So there you go, 25-19 done in 25 minutes. Fenerbahce coming out absolutely firing against this Conegliano side. And reminder, Conegliano have gone 23 matches undefeated. They've lost now this first set. Could this be the match to break the streak? Well, if you're a Fenerbahce fan, things are going exactly according to plan. If you're a Conegliano fan, maybe not so much. But here's what's happened so far. Top scorer for Fenerbahce is Arina Fedorovtseva with 6 points, one of them from block. Ana Cristina, he's got 5 points, including an ace serve and a block. Good performance so far by her. Melissa Vargas coming in with her heavy hits on the right side. 4 points so far for her. But just a nice, well-rounded offense on Fenerbahce's side. Conegliano struggling to find their rhythm just yet. They've got a few points out of Kelsey Robinson-Cook with 3. Federica Squarcini with a couple of tips that have fallen. She's got 3 points as well. And Isabel Hack putting up 3. But 0 blocks on the board. You can see right at the bottom of the stats there, 3 blocks for Istanbul, 0 for Conegliano, and that's a concerning statistic. Normally a really strong blocking side is Conegliano, but obviously Macris, a really tough setter to read. You've got to know some tendencies and some strategies on that side. But again, perhaps it starts with the serve as well, not serving as tough as they normally do, Conegliano, whereas Fenerbahce, with those few aces, Fenerbahce has 2 aces already. Conegliano has 1, that one from Asha Volosh. But it all trickles down together. Strong serving leads to easier blocking because the pass is a little bit more off the net sometimes. So I wonder if that's what those two were talking about there. To Cruyff and her coach Santarelli. A lot of responsibility on the middle blockers. But the whistle is blown and we are underway for set number 2. Fenerbahce now on the right side, serving Conegliano in the yellow. In this quarter-final matchup of the Champions League 2023. And the first point of this second set goes to Conegliano. So they'll be happy with that. That's already a better start than they had in the last one, where they were down about 3-0, I believe. Strong serve from Plummer. Into the block, still alive, and a second time of asking. The youngster, Fedorovtseva. Great reactions by her. Sees that ball in the air, just goes for it a second time. 191 centimeters tall, but only 19 years of age. Certainly one of the future superstars of our generation. He was the best server of Champions League in 2022. Goes back for a heavy serve, but doesn't get it this time. Vargas, full arm swing, absolutely unleashes on the right side. So much power on that. Volosh doing everything she could just to get behind it, get it up, just pop it up into the air. And Coach Daniele Santarelli mentioned in a pre-match interview, he said, Fenerbahce have great attackers in every single position, and I think we're seeing that come to fruition. Some fantastic work out of the youngster Fedorovtseva. Also, Vargas just unstoppable behind. Scarcini, flat serve. And Christina goes cross and deep, and the one-arm dig is not enough. And Christina, only 18 years old, was the best opposite in the South American champs in 2021. Now finding her way onto the outside for Fenerbahce. An Olympic silver medal for her as well from Tokyo. Kristina Huchkova, formerly of Conegliano. Finds that outside to Anna Cristina. The roll is dug. Hack getting her way that time. So Hack's been relatively quiet. Only 3 points coming into this set. She's normally such a top scorer for this team. Really important. Hack had 24 points last time Conegliano played in the Italian domestic league. But that was then. This is now Anna Cristina marking herself, stamping her mark on that ball. For 3. DeGennaro. Outside the tip to Cook, gets Vargas on the floor, and it pays off. Smart play by Cook. So Coach Santarelli asking for harder hit balls, but in that occasion, the ball a little bit tight. The blockers are up. They know where it is. It's a smart thing to do. Just tip it right over. Even if you don't make the point, you get a player on the floor. And in this case, get Vargas on the floor. She's out of the offense. Side Anna Cristina goes off hands. Seems like Fenerbahce's strategy is just power, power, power. Off the hands of Volosh, hitting the antenna. It's a clever move as well. Target the smaller blocker in front. In this case, it's the setter. Volosh back to De Cruyff, off hands. Nice pick up from Gizem. Fedorovtseva. There goes Hack. Defense is good. But the block, finally, the first block of the match. Great defensive effort out of Fenerbahce, but Anna Cristina swinging soft and a little bit blind right into the hands of Asha Volosh. She's the first to get an ace, the first to get a block for her team. Who says setters can't do everything? Good pickup. Bounce outside, great rundown. Oh, still alive. Oh, no way. What a play. Vargas satisfying every single sacrifice that she can make. She's doing it all the way into the banister. Put it high and wide to Fedorovtseva. She says, yes, I can, and yes, I will. What a play. Fenerbahce. They have come to win. Well, each point is worth the same. One quick swing on the outside to Plummer. Ties it back up. Wolosz. She goes flat down the line. Here comes Vargas. Well, it appears that little foray into the barrier had no effect on her offensive play. Comes back stronger than ever. That's the kind of player you want on your team. One that's going to throw their body into the barrier to keep a ball alive and be aggressive. Seven points apiece. Plummer. Flat serve outside. Cross court. Beautiful swing right through two decent defensive players. Plummer not coming back, so an ace serve delivered by Fenerbahce. It is no other than Arina Fedorovtseva. As mentioned, best server at the Olympics in 2021. There's the tip. Good pickup. Fedorovtseva has a swing and gets it high on De Janeiro. Took a little bit of heat off of that, but what she did put on it was some spin. Got it really high. A little bit of spin, a little bit of float, catching De Janeiro off guard. Just finding her way through the block. Get back to serve. Plummer with the overpass. Not put away just yet. High ball for Cook into the block. Kept alive. Here comes Hack. She'll send that with two hands. Easy read for Vargas. Fedorovtseva behind. Does she get it? Well, the line judge looked like he called for a touch. No discussion by Conegliano. There will be a timeout though. 11-7. This set looking like it's going pretty quickly.
You know the situation, eh? I told you. When the ball is negative, I want the ball close the net and you attack strong on the line. Ok? Tutte le situazioni con Fedorovtseva e Martis avanti, giochiamo col centrale vicino e apri il quadro. Dammi da Lascia, non giochiamo base fast o la usiamo come finta per aprire la rete. Sempre e comunque, ok? Oh, girls! Oh! We can do it, but we need it. Good serve, first of all, good serve, and tactical block and defense. Hey, wait, if they play high ball, we cannot go with position for on cross tip, no? Dai, come on, go!
Well, another look at that Fedorovtseva swing. She is so aggressive from that area. But it looks like Daniele Santarelli trying to find some chinks in her armor when she's up in the block. He's asking Wolosz to run the middle close to him, open in zone 4. So we'll see if she'll be targeted in a one-on-one block situation. Hack now to swing. No good. Another point goes the way of Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce 12-7. Staying on the line, one of the toughest servers in the game. Does she get an ace? Well, the arm is given. Yes, it's called in. And the ace machine is out. Best server in Champions League last season. Best server in the Olympics in 2021. And now a couple of aces already as we get into this second set. Well, there was a challenge there. I do wonder why. Maybe Daniele Santarelli just wanted to slow down some momentum a little bit. All the players saying, nope, that was definitely in. 13-7. Well handled by Cook. Hack behind to tip. Oh, great diving dig by Gizem. Whistle blown. Point stays with Conegliano. We won't get a chance to see that again. Must have been a ball handling error. Martini. We talk a lot about the ace to error ratio that players have to think about. You want to be aggressive, you want to put pressure on the other side. Fenerbahce is doing a great job of that and keeping their errors low in the serve. Conegliano haven't really found that rhythm from the end line just yet. 14-8. 6-point advantage. Kova gets them out of system again. Oh, but some luck. Somehow, some way, Asha Volosh keeping the ball in play when it had no right to be. Some kind of magician at the net. 9-14. Back with a tough serve. But Vargas coming back even stronger. Vargas has been with Fenerbahce since 2018, but she did play in China earlier this season. Has 2 Chinese League championships. Oh, aggressive serve. Handled well. Hawk off the hands, and there she is. The opposite of Sweden, formerly of Vakipang, was the MVP of the Club World Champs in 2023 and 2022. For 2 different teams, of course. Off the hands, finds it, end line. I think that's what's so tough about this Fenerbahce side. If it's not Vargas, it's Fedoretseva. If it's not Fedoretseva, it's Anna Kristina. In addition to that, the middles have been relatively quiet, but they are always a threat. Nice ball up from Plummer. That ball's coming from behind, though. Has to swing soft into the hands. Pipe is on. Easy recycle. Chance outside for Fedoretseva. She's dug. She'll go again. Cross court, Plummer's got it up. Volosh on the joust, but whistle's been blown. Fedoretseva adamant that she did not touch the net. She's right, Volosh with the arms into the net, and then the admission immediately after. Timeout called, 17-10.
Okay, not on cross the block. I want to see shot on the line, not on cross. Okay, Bella is the same. If you attack super on 0, remember, before you attack in 6 and they arrive to touch you, the middle is in late. Remember what we study. Cut is the same. Here, high ball, close the net, money. I want to see shot on the strong on the line. Hey, oh, Anna Kristina, high ball, we know that, eh? Okay, we don't need to go on triple block if the ball is far from the net because she sets the shot deep there, eh?
Everything still going Fenerbahce's way. Conegliano need to find some momentum here. Heading towards the end of the second set. Well, that'll do nicely. A break in play. They haven't gotten a lot of freebies from the service line. And, Istanbul not giving up a lot of errors in the serve. Far into the mix. As de Cruyff goes back to serve. And again, finding that right balance between forcing your opponent to play and putting some risk and some pressure on the serve. Conegliano have not found that balance just yet. They have them. Normally such a consistent player in all areas. They have them, that 35-year-old, been playing with Fenerbahce since 2008. Here comes Volleyball. Tough serve. Down the line, Fenerbahce with no mercy. She is absolutely dominant from that side. So that's a big block in front of her. Hack lined up, giving her just a tiny bit of line, but she steals it. Through the middle. Nope. No, Volash loves to run her middle when possible. Sarah Farr, 21-year-old middle blocker. Good pick up. Off the hands. And then outside. Fenerbahce again. She does not miss. No matter what zone of the court is pipe, it's outside. She's right side. She just finds a way to score. And that's from the set from the libero. Ball's a little bit inside. Look how high she's taking it. And that swing, that fast whip of an arm. Now 20 points to 13. Back to serve. Conegliano will breathe a sigh of relief getting her off the line. That was a string of points last time where Fenerbahce capitalized on her serve. Farfar has won Champions League gold medal already from 2021. Lift called. Good reactions from de Cruyff. Good serve. Back behind to Vargas. Pack with the tip. Good run down from Gizem, asking where's the setter? I wonder where the setter was too. I think Macris maybe got stuck behind her. There it is, the tip. Gizem running in. Macris stuck behind Gizem. Just couldn't get past her. So timeout called by Fenerbahce.
Haydi, everything is okay. Bravo.
Haydi, let's go. Let's go.
Well, still a healthy advantage for this Fenerbahce side, but I think the coach calling the timeout just to make sure that everyone stays on the same page. We don't, or they're not going to want to let Conegliano back into this match. They know how dangerous this side can be if you give them a tiny bit of momentum. Well, the momentum stays back on Fenerbahce's side with Anna Kristina's swing cross court. BNL silver medalist 2 times. Does damage there. Kristina Vučkova. There's that Champions League silver medal from last season with Conegliano. Goes back to serve against her firmer squad. Nicely swung by de Cruyff. Love that deep corner shot. Any young middles out there, that's how it's done. If the block is in front of you, taking up some space, you just want to aim deep for those corners. There is no defender there. 17-21. Isabel Hack, best scorer of the Champions League in 2021 and 2020. Doesn't get that serve off. Vargas, handled by Plummer. Here comes Hack, she's tipping. That one sent back from Ana Cristina Macris. Back to her Brazilian counterpart, and it lands deep cross, finding the line. I feel like the connection between those Brazilians, the setter and the outside hitter, just absolutely on the money. Whoa! Speaking of on the money, Vargas down the corridor. Ace serve between two players, Plummer and Cook, the American duo, looking at each other, looking at the ball, and ultimately bringing up set point for Fenerbahce. And a two aces in a row. Vargas, is there anything she cannot do? What a way to finish that set. Fenerbahce absolutely on top of the world tonight. Everything coming up, yellow and black stripes. Well, Conegliano would have come here full of confidence, having won 7-0 against Fenerbahce in the last few years when they faced off. But now they are looking down the barrel of defeat, 2-0, going the way of the home team, 25-19 and then 25-17. Quick and dirty, under 25 minutes each. A lot of work to do for Conegliano if they're going to catch up, get back into this match. It must now go to 5 sets if Conegliano want to win. But if anyone can do it, this team has been there before.
First 2 sets we are really playing very well, especially in attack and service, and this is something that Fenerbahce this season usually do. So now we need to keep just this level to the end of the game. I hope that those, especially those young players, they will make this without any problem. Thank you.
Tough serving, tough blocking. 6 aces so far out of Istanbul. Only 1 for Conegliano. Can they come back and force a 5th set? We'll find out after this.
Everything better, for sure. They are playing a very good match. We know very well that they have strong spiker. They pass negative or exclamative in some situation, but they can resolve some situation because they have incredible spiker. For sure, today we didn't play our volleyball in the first, second set. We must change something, first of all, in attitude. For sure, we can put more pressure on their line of pass, and then we can work better for block and defense. We must risk. If we want to win versus this kind of team, for sure we can improve. We must play another kind of volleyball, not in this way with this attitude.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, Daniel Santarelli claiming that it's all coming down to attitude, but a lot of it has to do with what is put out there on the field. He wants his team to serve stronger and tougher against Fenerbahce, who do have a lot of weapons at their disposal. But looking at some of the stats, 1 ace so far for Conegliano and 8 errors. They just haven't really found that balance yet between aggressive serving and putting the ball in the court. Whereas if you look on the other side, 6 aces for Fenerbahce. They do have 1 error more, 9 errors, but that balance a lot more to the good. 3 blocks. All of those happen in the first set for Istanbul. Only 1 block for Conegliano, which happened earlier in that second set, but no more blocking after that. That entire set, only 1 block went the way of Conegliano. So both teams doing a good job finding the way around the block, over the block, hitting deep, hitting smart, or recycling the ball. Top scorer right now is Fedorovtseva with 15 points. 2 of them coming from aces. Right behind her is Anna Cristina with 11. On the side of Conegliano, their top scorer, Isabel Hack with 6 points, Robinson Cook with 5. You can have a look there at the match statistics so far for both teams. 4 aces. Well, something's a little squiffy about those stats. I think that was just in that just in that second set. And there's that 1 block and 4 aces for Istanbul, adding up to 6 overall. Well, if you're Conegliano, like the coach said, tougher serving, more accurate serving, precise serving, just forcing Istanbul to score. They're not making a lot of errors in attack. They're not getting blocked a lot. They've only made 1 error in the attack and got blocked once. Conegliano have made 4 attacking errors and been blocked 3 times. So smart attacking from both sides, but just a little bit more aggressive on the side of Istanbul. Of course, they have those high, heavy swingers on the outside that Coach Santarelli was talking about. Conegliano usually much better at finding ways to score tips, rolls, pushing into the block and out. We will see. Set number 3, Robinson Cook to serve for Conegliano to get us underway in this quarterfinal matchup as Fenerbahce have the first swing on the board. Set number 3 already in the positive direction for the home team. And that's exactly what the coach was talking about. You see how far Macris is off the net there, still able to find her attacker and get a point. Plummer bringing some heat on the outside. Plummer's been kept only to 3 points so far this entire match. Plummer had 11 points when they played last weekend against Novara. Tight ball. Big block. Lands out though, Hack. Finding a way to get the touch, just not finishing into court, and against a team or an attacker like Vargas. It's a tough ask. 2-1. Heavy swing. Olosh off the net, looking for Hack, out of system and out of bounds. Fedorovtseva again at the service line. Went on that string of points in the first set. Can Conegliano get her off the line? No, they can't. Another ace serve coming down the pipeline for Arina Fedorovtseva. Her 3rd ace of the match. Goes again. Big swing from Hack. That's the most aggressive swing we've seen out of Hack all day long. finally getting the ball that she needs, the space and the speed and the height and the width, all things coming together so that she's able to really crank on it with the arm speed that we know she has. It's now or never for Conegliano. Hack onto Gizem. Comes back their direction though. And Christina having so much joy in her attacks. Just over the tippy top of Volosh's hands. 5-2. And again, the execution just missing out of Conegliano's side. So 6-2, another timeout called early on by Conegliano.
Remember to stay behind the hair, okay? And then get the serve, cut, take responsibility, don't hope that the ball is out. And here, from 4, I don't want to see sharp cross. I want to see shot deep, okay, on cross, because the middle is in late. Okay, Gert? Oh, I stop, and I do timeout, because we can arrive there.
Well, that's the swing Daniele Santarelli wants to see out of his players. He wants that deep shot. But easier said than done. Fast tip through. De Cruyff finding a solution, and that's what Conegliano need to do right now. Things are not falling into place for them. If they can just find solutions, it doesn't have to be pretty. De Cruyff herself will tell you that is not her best attack, but it's a smart one. She sees the block, looks at the defense, puts it on the floor, gets Macris on the floor. Gizem with a high ball outside. Anna Cristina has a swing off the block. Good run down by Hack. Here comes Cook. That's deep and red. Chance again for Anna Cristina. Second time she gets it through. Having very little trouble on the outside is Anna Cristina. And there she's targeting the hands. That first pickup off a 3-man block. Second time, it's just Volosh. De Cruyff, that 1 millisecond late. Bit of luck. Still got a high five from the coach, though. That's good to see. He's given the green light to some of his players to go really aggressive in the serve, and that's the thing. Some players are going to be aggressive servers where you're given the authority to go for it. Other servers just put the ball in. Let's play around, trust the defense. On this case, you can trust Vargas is going to attack and find the floor almost every single time. Had 9 points coming into this set. And Cristina. Dejanado balls out of system. High ball to Cook, into the block. Ada Erdem doing what she does best, what she's been doing for over a decade with this Fenerbahce team since 2008. This middle blocker was the best middle in Champions League 2022, but think about this, MVP of the Super Cup in 2010. It's over a decade of being the best. Volosh, 5-9. High ball outside. Fedotseva with the swing. Plummer's going to send it back to Hack. Good footwork. That's easily dug. Macris finds Vargas, and how? Comes flying in from the backcourt. That ball a little bit inside, but she moves her feet. Gets her body in position, relies on that strong arm, just comes powering in, changes direction. Fars thinking that's going really cross court, but instead brings it back at the last minute. 10-5. Eyeball behind, Hack into the block and down. Conegliano need more of that. Isabel Hack kept to 6 points in the first 2 sets. They need her to heat up going forward. Fenerbahce, nicely done. Vargas again, off the block. Can De Gennaro get there? No, she cannot. Sportsmanship, apologizing, because I think that might have gone off the head of one of the blockers. Indeed it did, Plummer. Well, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that attack to the skull. Seven 11. Rubian coming in to serve. He's the best spiker at the World Champs under 20 in 2019. Some flair from the end line, but it's not enough. Again, Vargas on the outside. She is literally everywhere on the court for Fenerbahce right now. If I'm a blocker, I would be finding her wherever she is, put 2 people up on her because her attacking is so aggressive right now, but that's the trouble. Oh, and an ace! Another ace serve. It is relentless. Fenerbahce and Fenerbahce going from left side of the court to the right side of the court, every area dominating. So timeout, 13-7.
Okay, order on block, because the position is good. The timing and go inside. Oh, girls, believe me, think. Because there are some situations where we must do better for sure. There is one defense, the ball close the net, and Bella attack strong, not on 3 meter no shot. There is Patrice, don't close shot on cross. Okay, we can do better.
Daniele Santarelli has certainly been in pressure moments before, but I don't think he's been in that situation just yet with Conegliano, where they are down 2 sets and looking down the barrel of a 3-0 loss. That is not something that they are familiar with. This team know how to win. They know how to make it work. 23 wins in a row. So can they pull things out? Starting with a big swing by De Cruyff, finding the floor. And they need some more of that. And 5 points down. Crease out to Anna Cristina. And the streak continues. And that's the trouble. What I started to say earlier was I would just find Vargas wherever she is. But the problem is, if it's not Vargas, it's Anna Cristina. If it's not her, it's Fedorovtseva. There is so many weapons on this team. You cannot just camp out on any one player. That serve to Plummer. Back to Hack. Looking for solutions around the block, but not this time. Hack struggling a little bit in the offense. Conegliano, or Fenerbahce, I should say, have kept her to just about 7 points so far in this match. It's really unlike her. If you think about when they played in Novara recently, 24 points. Another substitution will wash out for Samedi. (15-8). Off the hook. Carraro also in to switch it up in the setting position for Conegliano. That double sub. Keep the taller blockers in the front row as well as the setter in the backcourt, so there are more offensive options. And Cook watching that ball drift out. Heavy hit on the outside again. Anna Kristina can do absolutely no wrong at the moment, even from a bump set from Gizem. Look at the height. Going just past De Cruyff. Vargas. Maybe to Plummer, one step off the net. Cook. She's dug. Macris. Anna Kristina, and the same spot over and over and over again. Somehow passing the block in every single opportunity. Another change made. Alessia Giannati coming in. You can see the blockers floating just a little bit there. Maybe could dial in and try to dive into that angle. But now Vargas continues. Lubian stays in the front court. And De Cruyff heading back to serve. A lot of pressure on the line, on the service line. This crowd is absolutely relentless. To Fedorovtseva, she puts a good one in, off the hands. Easy pickup. De Cruyff steps in to set. Oh, nicely done, but run down. The scramble, the hustle, the effort on Fenerbahce's side. Despite being 7 points up, they are running down every single ball. There's the defense, first touch. Fedorovtseva sacrificing her body into the barriers. It's a couple times in a row we've seen some players on Fenerbahce's side having to calm some stormy seas between the ref and the coach. Tough. Macris covers herself though. Big swing. Chance again for Conegliano. Samedi down the line, off the block. Point goes to the team in yellow. Well, Samedi made a good impact last time she came on. This time, even though she's inside, that's advantage to the blocker. She finds a way through. Timeout.
Reception. Don't talk about stupid things. Hey, okay. We can have a good reception. Aida, let's play. Let's organize good attack. Strong one. Risky one. Best one.
Let's go! Don't stop!
Coach Zoran Terzic reminding his players just to focus on the game. Whatever's happening outside of it, unimportant. Let's focus on the volleyball and tough serves. Ooh! Speaking of tough serves, that was very close indeed, but just out from De Cruyff. So one step in the right direction again. 18-12 for Fenerbahce. Quick through the middle, but a good block, slowing it down. Ada Erdem, one of the toughest blockers to get around. Part of the Turkish Olympic squad in 2021. Has 6 medals in Champions League. A gold one from 2012 as well. And it's looking good for a medal this season as well. There's the tip. Swing off the hands and out. Smart. So clever for such a young player. This Arina Fedorovtseva is so impressive. She doesn't have time to take an approach. She's floating backwards. She's tight against the blockers. But what she does is she swings high off the hand. She looks for the touch and out, put the pressure on the defense behind the block, not right into the block. Good roll, picked up from Gizem. Outside cross-court dug from Cook. She'll have a go again, into the block and out. Smart move. Targeting Macris, the smaller blocker in front of her. The last thing she wants to do is go into those arms of Eda Erdem. Instead, goes against a little bit less high block in front of her down the line. Hawks back in, as is Volosh on the serve. Strong one, out of system, but we've seen them score from this position before. Not this time. Back, Fenerbahce very good at finding ways to score, even when the pressure is on from the serve. The set comes from behind the attacker. Still doing a great job. 14-20. Serve down to Anna Kristina. Fedorovtseva with a swing. She gets that one out. Again, such an impressive player, Fedorovtseva. Just finds that tiny little space, targeting the right hand of Hack in front of her. Hack, a great blocker, tall, strong. Oh, there's the sub as well. We saw that before. Anna Lazareva, the Russian opposite, coming in just for the block. So no setter on court right now for Fenerbahce. They have to remember that, but doesn't matter because the set goes behind, stays away from Lazareva, the blocking specialist. Pak, good job into the hands and out. Macris back on for Fenerbahce. Sends that one high, out of system play, but still a tough spot for Conegliano. Good push back. Tip and dug by Gizem. Chance down the line. Volosh picks it up. Overpass. High ball for Gennady into the block. Recycled. Hack again, and this time gets a nice high swing over the blockers. Conegliano looking stronger, playing longer. A defensive effort out of both teams, not giving anything up for free. Eventually, Hawk getting her way. Conegliano's going to need a lot more of this to stay alive here. 16, serving 21 in the third set. Nice cover. Crease back again to Vargas. The one-arm dig, can it come back? Not this time. Fenerbahce use their powerhouse once more as she goes past the block, higher than the block, and still manages to put it in the defensive window. Gennady off the net. She'll swing, gets past the block down the line. Alessia Gennady, the 31-year-old Italian outside hitter, was the best receiver in Italy in 2016. Lubian, part of the VNL gold medal winning squad with Italy in 2022. And it's back to serve. 17 serving 21, 22 even. Ace serve! What a time to get an ace. Marina Lubian. Perfect serve, aggressive, powerful, flat, deep, past the defenders. And that's a timeout for Fenerbahce.
If we will lose next point, next one, Arena in 4, Mile running. And if the situation is good, 7 back to me. Okay? We change now.
Beautiful serve by Lubian. She went full throttle on it, and they needed that. Conegliano have been trying to serve tough all match long. Just too many errors creeping in. Let's see if she can repeat it and get Conegliano back within fighting distance for this set. Another strong serve, but it's off the net. Off the blockers, easy pickup chance. Behind for Hack, she's dug. Fedotseva into the defense, overpassed. Gizem's the setter. Right into the block, some pickup. Gennady off the hands and out of bounds. The specialty of the smaller Italian attacker. That is exactly what she's on court to do right now. Find ways off the block and out. She's got that big arm of Fedotseva in front of her. A lot of space down the line. 19-22. Is this the moment where Conegliano start to believe they can get back in this match? Oh, almost off the block, but not enough. The middle used for one of the very few times in the entire match. Michkova. I love this process by Macri. She used what's working over and over and over, and towards the end of the set, completely catch the blockers off guard. Serve, Donato picks that up, big from Gizem. Here comes Vargas. She's dug, ball's still alive. 3 ball sent out of bounds by Robinson Cook, and Fenerbahce have now put themselves in a position to beat Conegliano 3-0. I love the scrap from the defense, but too much heat on that ball. And could this be the point to break the 23-match winning streak? Serve from Fedotseva. Still alive, Gennady. Opportunity for Fenerbahce through Vargas, and she gets it. She puts the ball on the floor. Match point is done and dusted. Fenerbahce have done the impossible. They have beaten Conegliano 3-0. They have broken a 23-game winning streak, and they continue their 11-game winning streak, make that 12, and they put the first W on the board in this quarterfinal match of the Champions League in 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to present MVP from Fenerbahce Opet Volleyball team, number 2, Krista! Maçın en değerli oyuncusu 12 numara Ana Cristiano.
Well, Fenerbahce had their pick. So many names in the mix as potential MVPs, but it goes to Ana Cristina. 16 points for her, including 1 ace and 1 block. She wasn't the top scorer. That goes to Arina Fedotseva with 19 points, 4 aces and 1 block, but she was a huge difference maker. In fact, so many players on Fenerbahce's team stepping up and playing excellent volleyball. Melissa Vargas with 17 points, 2 of them from aces. And Erdem only 2 points, both of them from blocks, but you cannot underestimate the power of team performance. Of course, a lot of it has to go down to Macri as well, just using every opportunity to play the ball exactly to the right player. Skilled Brazilian setter knows exactly how to use her team to its best. Of course, tough serving as well. 8 aces by this Fenerbahce team, 4 of them from Fedorovtseva. Who's them putting up absolute butter on a plate, but they also had the opportunity to run those high balls. They were way more effective in out-of-system play, way more aggressive from all areas of the court, and it paid off. A 3-0 win over Conegliano. Conegliano's side, Isabel Hack had 10 points. She was the only one to score in double digits for the Conegliano side. Really out of character for this team. Only 1 block for the whole team, 2 aces for the whole team, and no one but Hack in double digits. The next closest was Kelsey Robinson-Cook with 6 points, but have a look there at the overall stats. 8 aces to 2, 5 blocks to 1. Just a huge team performance from Fenerbahce. Conegliano will be going back to the drawing board. They're going to be playing against each other again on the 23rd of March at 8:30 local time in the Pala Verde in Treviso, Italy. I'm certainly going to be taking some thoughts from this match. I'll leave you with the highlights. We'll be back with some interviews very shortly. What a performance. Fenerbahce coming out firing from the very first point and giving up absolutely nothing to their opponent the entire way through. Conegliano, normally a strong side, 23 matches in a row they've won, and that streak broken now. This Conegliano side did not look like themselves. Robinson-Cook, 6 points. Robin de Cruyff, 4 points. Catherine Plummer held to 4 points. Isabel Hack had 10, but Fenerbahce doing a fantastic job of slowing her down as well. We know she was going to be one of the top scorers for this matchup. Fenerbahce had her number from the very first moment.
First of all, congratulations. What was the most important point in this game, in this victory?
First of all, thank you. And I want to thank God first of all. I think the more important point of this game was our team, our work, teamwork. And I think we are getting better and better every game. And the most important is we are still together, even in the hardest moments. And I think it was the point, and we keep fighting to the end. It was a hard game. We know that the next game will be hard also, but we'll keep together, we'll keep fighting until the end if we fight for this victory.
Could you please comment on your own performance?
I don't know. I don't like to talk too much about me. I think how I said before, it was teamwork. It's every time it's teamwork. You know, sometimes one or two pieces of the team are better than others, but we are a team. So I thank my team because this is for them, you know. It was not me, it was them.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Ana Cristina, the Brazilian superstar in the making, only 18 years old. Lots more to come from her and from this team of Fenerbahce as they make their way towards the semifinals. But tune in on the 23rd of March to see these two teams face off again. For now, from myself, Key Michael, and all of us here at the CEV Champions League, thanks so much for watching. We're going to catch you on the next one.